Hello, it's Danny in the kitchen again. What I have here is bone-in pork sirloin. They call it a half, but it's not really half. It's a sirloin in and stops right pretty close to where a good center cut is, and it's got the bone. Basically, you see everything's still there. And what I'm going to do is cook it with the bone in, but I scored the back here, so that makes it tender. I kind of cut it off a little bit at the top here so it would peel back and cook quicker down on the insides, and scored the top. There's a little fat layer on it, and that'll help distribute juices. And I'm going to put seasonings on it, and then I'm going to carry it over to the stove and sear it all the way around, get it nice and closed up where the juices will stay inside it, and then slow cook it in the oven for a few hours, anywhere 3 to 4 hours probably. About 225, maybe a little higher. But we're going to pull it out, see how juicy it is. So I'm going to cook it covered. And what I have is a variety of stuff here. You can put whatever you want on it, but I'm always a fan of onion powder and garlic powder. So basically I'm just going to do it like this. I take those little pokey hole things off. I don't like them. And just give it a nice little coating like that. And same thing all the way around. And I'm going to do this with all of these. I'm going to set the other one over here. This one, I ain't sure how to pronounce it. Anato. That's a very good season, but unfortunately it's almost out. So the last little sacrificial bit's going to go right in here. And that one's dead soldier. But ginger and curry, I love that stuff. They got wonderful flavors. I just don't like to overpower stuff with it. And just get nice, even all around. And press it in if you want to. Make sure it stays on there, get it stuck. And I know I grab these bottles a lot with this pork hands, but also I put the lids back on them and then scrub them, wash them down, rinse them off. I got plenty of garlic. This one's about out, but there's another hole in the cabinet. But once I get all this done, I'm going to take it over there to the stove, and I'm going to get this little crevice right here with some of this. I love cumin. It's kind of a smoky flavor. It's not overpowering or strong. Yeah, if y'all notice, I do this fairly liberally. I put a lot, different varieties. I'm not going to put too much pepper though. But what I'll put is put it on the bone side, on the outside. That way, when those bones get to roasting and cooking good, the pepper will be on those, but it won't be too hard in the meat. And some folks don't like pepper. I love it. We'll put a little on the other side, get them crevices with it. That way you'll get them little pockets where you go, oh, there it is. My wife looked at me funny when I threw that pepper on the end. Turmeric, I love that. That's good stuff. Everybody be prepared. If you put too much, it'll change the color of everything you cook. Curry, the last thing. This is wonderful stuff. You know, I love all of these different powdered seasoned herbs, stuff like that, because if you have 8 or 10 different things, you can make your own variety of season with whatever proportion you want, and you can make dozens of different flavors with just the same amount of seasonings, just what you use and what you might leave out. Well, I don't like to put a lot of salt on it because I don't need it, but there's going to be a little on the outside here, up on the top. And of course I'm going to sear all this. I'm basically just going to put a little olive oil. If I don't have olive oil, I use regular oil, it don't matter. Get it in the pan, and when it gets nice and hot, just drop the slab in there and listen to it sear till it turns, and then go all the way around with it. I'll see you over at the stove.